Hello everyone. Welcome to our week ahead reading. So before I even get started, something that continuously comes to me is the Wheel of Fortune card. So I feel like there's something that's going to shift this week or has an opportunity to shift if we allow it to happen and if we take the actions that we need to take to allow things to truly change. Our life can really change in a very big way this week. So that's what I'm picking up already. Let's see what the cards have to say and what the overall weekly energy is. What is the overall energy of the week this week? Ooh, okay, you guys. The way that this is going to change is actually huge, and it is going to pay off big time if you let things change. 10 of Coins is the most abundant card there is in the deck. So this is all about earthly goods, stability, the fruits of your labor paying off. Something new. You might not understand the journey that it is that you are being called to take, but you're being called to start something new. And it's one of those things where it's not fully illuminated. It's one step at a time that's going to light up for you, and you might feel like there's a dragon there in the background. So it might feel like these steps and the things that you're moving towards, it might have that ominous feeling towards it of like, oh, there might be something right around the corner that's going to come and get me. But this is saying that fear is not reality. What's actually going to happen is it is going to pay off in a very big way. So if you are being called to make some sort of a change in your life this week, act on that. Act on it. It's going to pay off more than you realize. Even if it's something that seems so little and so minuscule. Maybe you're going to change your eating habits. Maybe you're going to change jobs. Maybe you're going to change your thought processes. Maybe you're going to change and share your heart with somebody this week. Something is going to pay off in a very big way, and you're starting down a new path. You're being called to go down a new path. Thing is, though, you get to choose. Are you going to answer the call or not? 222 I just saw on the timer. So that to me also talks about partnerships and working with another person in some capacity. Allow things to change. What is something unexpected that arises this week? You need to be strong, and things are likely going to look a little bit different than what you originally planned, and that's okay. This was literally the card of the day on Sunday. I believe it was Sunday. This was the card of the day this week anyway, within the last couple of days, and it was all about having the strength to be able to change course when you're called to change course. Sometimes it does look a little bit differently than your mind had planned, but pull that inner strength out of you to allow yourself to be able to move down this new path, because it's going to be so worth it. You have to master your ability, though, to hone in your passions, really, to be able to allow yourself to move into this phase where you follow what's truly right within your soul. And sometimes our mind and our soul, they don't align. Sometimes in our mind, we think something totally different than what our soul is calling us to do. This is saying your soul is calling you to do something, so you need to find the strength to be able to follow it this week. And it's something that might come out of left field and you don't see it coming. Let it happen anyway. What is the inspiration for this week? Ooh, the Lovers. So this definitely can be an actual physical, ooh, that's too many cards, so I'm just going to take the top and the bottom one. That could be very much. The inspiration this week is love. It's Valentine's Day week. So allow, even if you're not necessarily in a partnership, allow love, allow your passion, allow that to be what guides you. But again, I feel like this is in regards to working with somebody else. This is coming together to work together to create something absolutely beautiful. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition will guide you. And somebody's going to put out an offer, whether this be you or somebody giving you an offer. There's some sort of an offer that needs to transpire this week to allow you to go down this new path, but you have to be strong enough and willing to go down this path and follow what the possibilities are, what could be, as opposed to the actual realities of things. Allow yourself to see things in a different, imaginative light to allow that fire to ignite within you. What is the inner self message this week? Something needs to crumble down. And I feel like this is your defenses. This is you saying, no, this is blocking something off before you even allow it to get started. This is, kind of having that energy of when an offer might be made to you, or even if you're called to make an offer, your ego and your mind gets in the way and you're like, no, I'm not doing this. And this is saying that you kind of have to let that crumble down to the ground to start a new beginning, because there is something within you that needs to fall apart so that something good can come together. And I'm seeing the fiery energy in the background, and it's like this mountain is in the way of that. So there's something that's blocking you from moving towards your passions this week, from moving towards love. And this is saying it's time to let that tower fall, let that mountain fall away so that nothing is blocking you from getting that anymore. What is the relationship message for this week? You are happy, you are whole, you are educated, you have come so far, you have done a lot of work for yourself, and you should be proud of where it is that you sit right now, because you are sitting in a beautiful spot, and that's why things have changed. This is the 9, not the 10. You're not quite there yet because that tower has to fall. So this is saying that you're perfectly content on your own, who you are. So that is where the magic happens, and that's where you end up working with other people. You're ready. You're completely ready to do this, so don't hold yourself back. What's the challenge this week? The challenge this week, allowing yourself to be happy, allowing yourself to have this stable new beginning. This could be a new home, a new relationship. This could be marriage. I mean, this could literally be anything when it comes to maybe a new job, moving to a new office, anything along those lines. This is really, truly all about being stable, having a new beginning. And if you look in the background, it's again, 2 people together. All about the passion, but passion and stability. It's got the 4 corners, very, very stable. This is a beautiful card. And when this shows up in the challenge position, that means that you're blocking yourself, just like the rest of these cards have kind of said. You're blocking yourself from allowing this to happen. So it's time to open up and let that really change. What is the advice for this week? The advice for this week: don't let things hold you back that you have let cage you in before. There is an opportunity for you to break free and do something completely different. Don't allow yourself to stay caged in a space where it is that you don't belong. What's the support this week? You have options. You might feel blind and like you're not really sure where it is that you are supposed to be going. So you really need to listen to your intuition this week. And, she can't see here. So this to me is saying that you need to really look on the inside, not outside of you, not with your mind. Listen to your heart. What is it that you feel? Where is it that you feel guided to go? Because that is actually going to support you this week, to know where it is that you want to go going forward. Queen of Coins. This is a great card, you guys. So this is also where you're able to move yourself into a phase where you're able to manage everything so beautifully. It's like there's money, you're abundant, you are allowing that to flow this week. That's the outcome if you follow what it is that your soul is telling you to do and start down this new journey. If you're brave enough to start walking down it, it's going to pay off for you. This is somebody who is very abundant, very rich, and she's able to really, really do a lot of good because she followed her heart.